Hi, I'm Andrew Cornelius. I love food, and I'm feeling a little hungry. Got plenty of recipes to choose from here. No, I don't have any ingredients for that. All right. Did someone take my olive oil? Okay, no, it's not in there either. Time for some fresh tomato sauce and, oh God. Oh, that's not good. You know, we may have to call out for pizza. New Haven has no shortage of pizza options. Today, I'm gonna check out Delaney. Technically the new kid on the block, but as they're known, not just another pizza place. I'm gonna go in and find out why.
They kind of go, off the beaten path with some of their ingredients.
We decided to try it tonight to see what it was like, and it's excellent.
With so many choices in this town, it says something to come back here.
I've met my good friend Derek, but Derek, for the record, why don't you give us your full name and your role here?
Derek Bacon, lifelong resident of New Haven and partial owner of Delaney Pizza.
You've been around for a while, but you're kind of the new kid on the block, right?
For sure.
So what was it like breaking in?
Due to our location to some great landmarks, Modern Pizza, Sally's Pizza, Frank Pepe's Bar, it was very difficult to set ourselves apart, and that was the reasoning behind offering more than just pizza and the hashtag not just a pizza joint. You had to be well-rounded and balance it all out.
Like some point were you like, there's a gap in my pizza consumption, I need to create my own?
Chef Dan Perilla has been a good friend of mine for over a dozen years now, and he was making artisanal pizza, and he wanted to take a big shot at a big stage, and the rest was history.
I've looked up the word Delaney, of wood? Is that the idea?
Yeah, from wood, of wood, Delaney, silent G, like lasagna. We were trying to think wood-fired oven and stay within the Italian context of things, and stumbled upon that.
What kind of pizza would you say Delaney makes?
Somewhat of a hybrid between old world Italian, Naples style wood-fired pizza, very primitive in nature. And then we have, which is great, New Haven pizza, thin crust, char. Those elements combined with a sourdough recipe that Dan's been working on for over 20 years gives us the ability to do a lot of things in the wood-fired oven that conventional flours wouldn't allow you to do.
It's different. They do these specialty pies that some of the other places don't offer.
I like the cheese they use and the variety of the toppings.
It's just a nice option to have.
It sounds like you've got some great specialties. What are some of the big sellers?
The standouts for sure are the honey pot, which is probably the most popular pizza we have outside of the margarita, which is really the pillar of pizza to us. I can name dozens of pizzas that you would love to have.
Well, I'm intrigued about this wood fire grill. Any chance I could go back and check it out?
Absolutely.
All right. I'm back here in the kitchen. Who am I talking to now?
Francisco Pereira.
This looks like dough, right?
Actually, it is.
Aha!
The recipe is a secret recipe.
You don't have a roller here. What are you're using your hands?
This is old school.
Yes.
Let's start with the pizza. The honey pot consists in sass, mozzarella, soppressata, onions, and hot cherry peppers.
Oh, excellent.
And the second I'm gonna make for you guys now is gonna be the regular traditional margarita. It's a San Marzano tomato, buffalo cheese, basil, and the spices. It's very simple, but it's tasty as well. So let's do this. Each pizza, they have a different type of sauce. This is a San Marzano tomato for the margarita.
Okay.
And this is a Bianco tomato.
Even distribution there.
Yes. Dressing a pizza is like when you're painting, you gotta make sure it's everything nice and very well done.
I like that you compare it to painting. That's what an artist would do.
This is what we do here. We are artists in here. We make a delicious pizza for a spectacular guest, and we try to do all the time the same. That way, when you come in today, you get in one product, and when you come in tomorrow as well, you get in the same product. Consistency is the key for success.
What kind of cheese are we putting on now?
This is grande mozzarella, shredded, soppressata, white onions, hot cherry peppers. The whole combination of sour, spicy, and sweet is just amazing. Final touch, a little bit of oregano, a little bit of grated cheese, extra love, olive oil. So now we're gonna dress the margarita. So we already have the San Marzano tomato. We're gonna add the buffalo mozzarella.
Well, I can already see from its irregular shape and the way that you're able to tear it apart with just your fingers, that's got to be fresh.
Yes, it is. A little bit of basil. Final touch over here. A little bit.
Oh, look at that. A little more olive oil.
Final touch. And now
Fantastic.
let's cook these babies. Ready for rock out. And this is our second. All right. This job is very, very, very important because if you don't cook the pizza right, you don't get the right product.
Viewers, this is not a time-lapse situation. Like, this has just been not even a full minute yet. And that pizza is like well on its way to being done.
Again, this is not an easy task, you know. It has to be done and have to be done right. This is our final touch. It's truffle honey.
Look at that.
And this is ready to go to the table. Now let's make two more.
Okay, I see two more doughs rolled out here.
Okay.
What are we thinking now?
We're gonna make Clark Street. It's gonna be no sauce. It's gonna be mozzarella at the bottom, sliced fresh tomato. From,
Look at the color of that. That's beautiful.
Yeah, they are
There's not a wilted tomato on there.
eggplant parm. We make it on the house. A little bit of basil. I'm gonna stand by this one. I'm gonna start address this one. This is called the pecora. This is a truffle honey.
Nice and psychedelic. I like it.
There's pistachios. Caramelized onions.
Every onion in its place. I love it.
Some goat cheese. This is ricotta. Getting back to the Clark Street is mozzarella, tomatoes, eggplant, basil, and ricotta as well. So nice fresh garlic.
Oh, I can smell that garlic. It smells great.
And we're ready to go again.
All right, back in.
So it's very much the same. It's gonna be like 3-4 minutes to get it done.
Right. I see some of the liquid is already reaching boiling temperature.
Yes. Well, right now it is 1,000 degrees. So,
Yeah, it's 1,000 degrees.
so this one is lightly done.
They look beautiful. I can't wait to taste the art.
You definitely will.
All right, it's like choosing your children. I mean, you can't pick a favorite, but I'm gonna do my best to pick a favorite. I'm gonna start with the margarita. Why? Because it's simple. It's a great comparison. Fresh basil, mozzarella, tomato sauce, and that world-famous crust. Let's give this a bite. There's a terrific emphasis of flavors on there. It does taste fresh. It's not overpowering. The best part is the dough. The dough is the star of the show. The pakora. Look at that. You can see the color in there. Everything from those freshly crushed pistachios to the multiple layers of cheese. Oh boy, this is gonna be a treat. Oh, that's amazing. The really impressive part of this pizza is that it's not a tomato sauce based pizza. I understand why some people would have it for dessert because there's definitely a sweetness with the honey flavor, but that's married so well with the goat cheese and the pistachios. I can't help myself. I gotta have a second bite right now. It's time to head on down the street, down to Clark Street. Another perfectly cooked pie. You can see on the crust there, nice and toasted. All the ingredients are nicely melted. And this one's full of different flavors, from the tomatoes to the cheese to the different kinds of meat. That's really good too. Again, I don't think there's a big emphasis on the tomato sauce, but those fresh tomatoes really make a difference. Usually I have one bite, but again, I might just have two. Truffle honey on my pizza? I'm skeptical, but I'm gonna keep an open mind for the honey pot. This one's going to be a meat lover's dream. I've got that nice crispy toast crust on there. The bubbles have been popped for us. I'm looking forward to a bite of this. I'm tasting a flurry of flavors with this one. You've got everything from the saltiness of the meats to the base of the dough combined with the hot peppers, and then a surprise sweetness that's not overpowering, but delicious nonetheless. It's like waking up my tongue with every bite.
Pizza was delicious. Best I've ever had.
It's just the quality of the pizza and how good it tastes. It's a quality pie.
We'll definitely be back.
So, as you can see, when it comes to Delaney's pizza, you got everything from the simple to the complex. Flavors that you may not think that would work together, but they definitely do. With choices like this, I'm gonna just eat it.